In a recent preview for the upcoming episode of Sister Wives, Meri let us know that Kody actually said to her, "I have no desire to have a relationship with you at all." For some reason, Meri looked shocked while she was telling us this in the camera. I always have mixed feelings when it comes to Meri because there are moments where I feel like she has this unbelievable clarity. And then there are times where she seems to struggle with whether or not Kody wants her. She kills it by having this moment of desperation, like in the clip where she's sitting across from Kody, telling him that she knows that he's capable of loving her because at one point he loved her. And I just want to know, how long ago was he capable of that? Because it seems like he stopped loving and caring about Meri even before the catfish happened. For years, we've been told about how Meri is the reason why the family was formed. You know, she's the one who sought out the sister wives. She's the one who introduced Robin to Kody so that they can fall in love at this dance. She's the one that encouraged them to be together. Yet Kody has managed to show her no affection and not even any respect in recent years. He's awkward with her, and at times I feel like he doesn't even like her as a person. It's obvious he doesn't want to be around her. This makes me feel like Meri at this point is holding on to nothing, that Meri has no dignity, and that her self-worth is non-existent. I think back to a clip where she was telling Robin how sometimes she worries because she's so happy while she's in Utah, and while she's happy, she feels guilty. If Meri had any type of self-worth, she wouldn't feel guilty because she was around people who actually loved and cared about her. Sometimes people think family has to be blood, and I've learned over the years that family is what you make of it. That I am closer to some of my friends than I am to my actual family, which then makes me think back to the relationship that Meri has with her said family. Meri is saying one of the reasons why she wants to remain in Flagstaff is because of Robin and their children. She's very attached to Robin's children, but are they attached to her? Do they call her? Do they text her? Do they come by and check on her? We already know the answer to that is no, because that's something that Meri complained about in the previous episode to Robin, is that it's basically been 2 years with little to no interaction. The interaction only occurs, I think, when the cameras are around or during the holidays. When Meri told Kody that she knows he's capable of loving her, his response was, "I can't be what you want me to be to you." I need for Meri to understand that he's done. He's been done. Despite how much Robin has tried to convince her otherwise, despite all the times that Robin has told her he still talks about you being out on the property, or he still cares about you and all these other things, it's not true. The only reason why Kody speaks of her is because of her money. It's because of what she brings to the table and how she can help them when it comes to paying off that property. Remember, Kody let us know in the confessional week before last that he's just going to play the game. So, out of his own mouth, he says, this is where I need Meri's money to pay off the property. So nobody can tell me that Kody is not a douchebag. Maybe if him and Robin didn't spend over $1,000 on that ring that Meri was questioning him about, it could be paid off. Or maybe if he didn't buy all the many vehicles that we see him driving, it could be paid off. There's so many things that he's done in between time that he's taken from these women, and yet he still is trying to demean and belittle Meri. He lost 2 other wives, so he needs Meri. He needs her money. So what does Kody suggest for her? Oh, to go live on the property at Coyote Pass in Janelle's RV. The RV that we know that Meri is not into. Knowing that when Janelle talked about this RV, that Meri was completely against it and say it's something that she would never do. But remember, you guys, Kody's going to play. He does not care. He didn't even understand why Robin needed to call Meri to let her know when they were doing things with the kids, because that's him and Robin's family, and he doesn't think that Meri is a part of that family. He doesn't want Meri to be around anymore. Meri tells him that she wants to downsize her business, moving it to Utah. And his response is, that's cool, right? We actually see him look a little excited. He was thinking that, oh, she's finally walking away. I mean, at this point, he hasn't touched her in 8 years, so she should walk away, but yet Meri is still holding on. Even with her saying this, he didn't even offer to help Meri move. Y'all are claiming that she's still a sister wife, or Robin's claiming that she's still a sister wife, yet you don't offer to help her move her things. Robin tells Kody in front of Meri that she's stressed out because she's worried about Meri leaving, and his response is, oh. Again, I say, what is Meri holding on to? He's even annoyed that Robin is trying to push him into talking to Meri. He's annoyed that he can't be affectionate with Robin the way he wants to because of Meri. He looks at Meri like he's disgusted with her. I've watched old episodes, and at one point he did love Meri, but something happened that made him no longer want her. I don't know what it is. I look forward to going back to see if he ever says exactly what it is, because it's been so long, and I feel like there's so many things that we did not know, that other than Robin coming into the picture and Meri backing off because she didn't stay as close to the family, I don't know what it really was. Meri needs counseling. I'm talking about serious sessions through someone other than Nancy. I understand he's been done with Meri for years, but she doesn't. She can't think that this non-religious man, because Kody, in my opinion, is a non-religious man, who's been moving like a monogamous man, is really going to try and work things out with her. Has he even treated her the way that a polygamous husband is supposed to? Has he? I don't know all the rules when it comes to polygamy, but I do recall that Kody telling us one of the things that their marriage is built upon is love and respect and communication. And we're not seeing any of that with him. How all of a sudden do you all have a problem communicating when you didn't have a problem the 20 years before Robin was introduced to this family? He's openly discussed in his confessional for a few seasons now that he doesn't want her. Even to her face, he said it. Remember when he made that statement when they were on an outing that happened to be on their anniversary, after Meri gave him those Rice Krispie treats, the same day which he claimed in a one-on-one that that's the same day that he thought about getting back with her. Yet in the car, when Meri tried to lean in and talk to him about certain things, he says, you're looking for me to come and I'm not coming. It bothers me. It even bothers me that he continues to dismiss Meri from the family. He does not consider Meri to be family unless it's convenient when he speaks of something. For example, holiday time. This whole entire time you weren't talking to Meri, but you made it clear to Meri when Meri wanted to invite the other family over to her home, you made it clear to Meri that you didn't want to be around them. So what did Meri do? Meri picked your side. But then Isabel comes into town, and you and Robin don't even think enough of Meri to include her in on that, knowing that she loves Isabel and she considers Isabel family. Meri buying her home in Utah, the family home that she really got to keep in her family because of her mom, is the only reason that Meri has anything right now. And the crazy thing is, you guys remember, he didn't want her to buy it. He didn't. He was against it. They gave her a hard time about it. He didn't want to put any of the family money in it. And Meri needs to be glad that she didn't, because she wouldn't have anything to go to after all this is over with, because everything is in Kody and Robin's name. She's his wife. I wish that the catfish would have been real, because I think if the catfish was real, Meri would have, as Kody said, left his ass a long time ago. Meri needed to hop herself up on another website, Instagram DMs or whatever, and let's meet some people. We need to do something for Meri. Would y'all watch a show about Meri trying to find love? I don't know if I'd watch it on TLC, but maybe like web episodes I would. And let me get back on task. She lost so much money because she gave it to Kody and Robin. Just imagine how much more she would have if she didn't, much like Janelle, even Christine. We already know that Janelle and Meri gave Robin a significant amount of money for the down payment on her $1 million home, because Janelle has told us this. You would think that he would show more respect for the woman that he credits finding the love of his life. I look forward to the day when Meri leaves that bird and the ramen head behind. I honestly want her to be with someone who is going to love her for her. I'm interested in seeing how the rest of that plays out. I'm sure we'll discuss it further after watching the episode. These were just some thoughts that I had when I saw the clip, because I wanted to prepare myself for what we're going to be seeing on Sunday. Please leave your thoughts down below. Tell me what you think about Meri in this situation. Do we think that Meri is really, really gone? Like, I know there have been posts. Do you think Meri has truly left Kody and Robin? Has the light bulb finally really been turned on? Please please comment as I just asked, and subscribe if you haven't. What are you waiting for? Come on, come on. Until next time.